YouTube. What's the fuck's going on? How are we all today? Who the fuck is on? It's 4:48. I'm on time-ish. You know, like I normally do the 4:45 and anywhere to 5. So what the fuck's going on? 3 likes, 1 person on. YouTube's so fucked up. Just fucking crazy. Just came from Instagram. What's happening? One big ant. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, Robert. Biggs Mikes. What's up, motherfucker? Notifications going. Oh, notifications are going up. And my man Connor in the back. Good morning. What's up? Trey, how are you? All my fucking friends are here. Joseph Marks, what's up? How we doing? Sup, dude? Jay Weber, what's happening, man? How you been? Good to see you. Week 2 leg day today. Gonna kill it. Gonna kill it. Good, man. My day's leg day here shortly this morning too. Not volume training, but Christian, what the damn, Christian? Holy shit! Just right off the bat, just for fucking nothing. I appreciate you. Little Big Gains is on also, man. What the fuck's going on? So I was saying on Instagram, because I was on Instagram before this. It's Every Damn Day Fitness on Instagram. TK421. Fictional Patterns was calling me a bitch-ass white boy because I said he can't cure scoliosis on his last post. You know, it depends on the type of scoliosis, to be honest. I mean, it really does. It depends on how the severity or like that. But postural exercises can help. But for him to act like he's the only person that understands that shit, like, that's the problem with him. Like, he acts like he's the only person that understands, you know, physiology and stuff like that, and he really does not. I mean, from what I understand, there's very little education, actual formal education, I should say, involved with this young man. But, you know, beyond that, he is obviously so very fucking insecure. Like, I mean, the funny thing is, I know he follows my Instagram and has me on notifications on for when I post, because he'll like immediately post, like, call me a cunt, like the second I post something, or like that. The one thing he was like, you must have gone off the roids, you're shrinking. Like, dude, you know, I still have about 3 times the muscle mass as you. Like, chill the fuck out, you know. Like, but he's a funny little guy. V-boy, off the gym for the week because of sickness. Man, I hope you feel better, dude. Truly, I hope you feel better. It's getting fucking warm in here finally. Pascal Smith, greetings from Dubai again. What's happening, Dubai? Fucking crazy. Varen, hey Alan, 3rd-year med school exams coming up. Fucked up the schedule. Hope you're doing well. I am, and good luck on your fucking exams, dude. Fucking kill that shit, you know? You know, the gym is the gym. It's always going to be there for you. The iron will always be there for you. But, dude, that's some important shit, and I wish you nothing but the fucking best and good fucking luck, dude. I hope you fucking crush it. Valius, what's happening, man? Christian, goddamn, just dropped by to have to help out a guy changing your bedroom window. Damn. Tell him I said hello, and tell him to do a good fucking job. Let's see. Big Mike's week 2, day 2 of volume equals leg day. Yes, it fucking does. So get that shit, man. Fucking keep at it. Remember, it's not about the weight for volume training. It's about making every rep the best you fucking can. So make sure you're controlling the weight the entire time. And that's hard for leg day. That's really fucking hard for leg day. It really, really is, man. V-boy. By the way, would 1 week of rest affect my VO2 max? It depends on you, and it depends on the type of sickness, to be honest. There's multiple factors that go into it. It shouldn't affect it too much, but if you have a chest congestion or something like that, or if you have the flu, pneumonia, anything like that, it could affect your VO2 max. It really could. Let's see. One big ant. Did you lose some weight? Not in a mean way. Yes, I lost close to 60 pounds now, which is about 57. I'm going to probably get that. I'm probably like 180, like after the Thanksgiving weekend or whatever. I'm probably about 187 right now. I haven't stepped on the scale. I'm probably about 187. I'm probably going to drop down to 182 by the end of December, by the time I get to the beach. So I'll probably drop down to 182 because I'm done testing lean mass. I'm going to take a few weeks just to do some more volume training, to be honest, and I'm going to test Max Strength, which is the next program coming up in the series. It's volume training, lean mass, which is basically a hypertrophy program, a linear anyway. And then there's going to be max strength and then full power. There's going to be a beginner's program after that I'm going to put onto the website, and one or two others. I might do a couple specialty programs, like one for shoulders, like a shoulder program, and then a squat phase program. But there's also going to be a few other non-traditional EDDF, like my style of training programs on there too, that I'm going to be working on getting up relatively shortly. And then I got the book, 2 books coming out soon. I got Math and Willpower finally coming out here in about a week and a half, and then I got Be So Good They Can't Ignore You, hopefully coming out by the beginning of the year, in time for Christmas, hopefully. And then I'm going to write another one too. After that, I'm not going to release the name of the project yet because it's kind of fluid in my mind still. And then let's see what else I got going on. I got all sorts of fucking shit going on. I really fucking do. Then I got to prepare for the speaking engagement in February for Men's Influential, because that's fucking coming up fast, and it's fucking crazy shit, right? Tees Hanley. Yeah, I use Tees Hanley. My new order of Tees Hanley comes in this week. Do I have experience with cortisone shots? You may need one. I do not. I have zero experience. Zero experience. I hear they fucking work well though. Goddamn, finally back after writing finals. Good for you. I hope you fucking smashed that fucking shit, dude. V-Boy, thanks. Gonna need to work extra to get your shit back. Just work smart. It'll come back. And Big Spikes, thanks for answering your questions in regard to pullovers. It can either focus on the lats or the chest. I use pullovers to focus on my chest, and I use straight arm lat pull downs to focus on my lower lats, favorite exercise for upper back thickness? Deadlift, or deadlift or bent over rows. And Craig, I lost what functional patterns weighs. Unfortunately, here's the fucking thing, and I've said this multiple times. I don't even knock the exercise, because I personally believe in moving, in movement and stuff like that. I'm into yoga, and I believe in movement patterns. I believe to be athletic and powerful, you need to be able to move quickly, with agility. So I agree with all that shit. I've just always wanted him to prove his shit. Now and the reason why he gets such flack is because he feels he's the only one that's right, which is just fucking comical. And from what I understand, he's, he recently admitted that he was a high school dropout. So there's not like there's going to be any scientific research. This is just shit that he doesn't have the knowledge base, in my opinion, of course, to be making judgments about what else is wrong or anything like that. It's not like let's be real. What I do really think is amazing is how well he has marketed himself. He has found the people that CrossFit is not crazy enough for, and he has kind of weaponized them. It's pretty fucking interesting. Nader, what's happening? Kaz Hadjic, thoughts on Elon Musk? Just watch Joe Rogan talk about him. I really don't know. I don't know enough about his situation if I can really comment. I really have no thoughts on it. I've been keeping my fucking head down and getting my fucking shit done. That's for fucking sure. For someone who has been inconsistently training for the past couple years, but would like to get serious, would you recommend starting with higher volume or higher intensity? Why not both? If you're gonna get serious, you gotta do it. My suggestion would be to find the program or a rep scheme or something like that actually interests you to the point that you're gonna want to fucking do it. Because most of the time when people are inconsistent, it's because they get bored or they're just not into what they're doing. So you need to find the thing that's gonna make you really want to fucking get in there and fucking smash it. That's my recommendation. Let's see. Hybrid 425. Every time you hear the damn song now, you picture fictional patterns dancing around like a fool. I love it. That's funny. What are my thoughts on Jefferson deadlifts? If you mean like, I mean, I deadlift, and then if I want to get fucking fancy, I sumo deadlift, which I fucking suck at. Of course, I fucking suck at regular deadlifts too. But my thoughts are, if it's something that excites somebody, that's great. I personally, prefer to focus my efforts on the more conventional methods. Little Big Gains, Alan, is squatting with a Smith machine a stupid idea? It absolutely is, dude. Absolutely. I don't know if you're just coming up with a question for me, but it absolutely is a dumbass idea, and here's why. When you squat, the bar path is not just a straight up and down thing. When you squat, the bar moves slightly, right? So what happens is, normally, and this is true, a lot of Smith machines are not actually perfectly perpendicular to the ground. They don't go straight up and down. A lot of times there's like a slight little angle. So what happens is the bar path moves in an angle, but also, instead of pushing up, a lot of times the person pushes back. That's why, and that creates an unnatural pressure on the knees. So I don't like Smith machine for that. Smith machine is great for like rehab and stuff like that, if you ask me, because like it stays on the same vector, but I still wouldn't have people full on squat on it, Sean Hawk, any tips for reducing inflammation? Been fighting chronic pain and fatigue for years now, and find it feel crippled up after work and end up putting off the gym and getting EDF volume. Well, if you have chronic fatigue and stuff like that, that's something you got to visit a doctor about. If you have chronic pain and inflammation, you got to visit a doctor about that. That's not something I can possibly diagnose or help you out with over an internet comment. And if somebody would try to help you without saying go to a doctor first, that's kind of fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like that's somebody reaching over the steps of their bounds of what their knowledge base can fucking get to, in my opinion, of course. That said, to fight off inflammation, I'm back. That said, to fight off inflammation myself, I normally take about a gram and a half of turmeric every single day. I encapsulate that shit. So, Salman Hussein, hey Alan, looking damn lean. Thank you much, sir. I appreciate it. I've been lifting for 5 months. This is Hoy. I lifted for 5 months. Your strength went up a lot, but no significant muscle size gains. I don't know why. There's oftentimes a difference between strength gains and between hypertrophy. Now, if you just started really lifting, your strength gains could be due to form improvement versus actual muscle gain. So or it could be a combination of both. So, and if you're not gaining muscle mass when you're in your noob stage, you need to eat more, in my opinion, of course. New Zealand in the house. What's up, Nathan? Thoughts on your thought your stuff on Jeff from Athlon X was cool. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate it. Thank you much, man. I appreciate it. So Jeff is a cool ass fucking dude. He really is. So a really, really cool guy. Connor the Bacca. There's another injury in Super League. That's 2 injuries in 3 now. Who else? What was the injury? Who else got it? Like, it's just Super League is just the fucking it's fucking dumb. I'm sorry, but it's just fucking stupid. Who wants to see people do lat pull downs? You know, I don't get it. Jonas the Viking. Just going here to say you love your channel, Alan. Thank you. Got to take the dog for a walk. Thank you very much, motherfucker. I appreciate you. Robert, what's going on? How you doing? Joshua, what's Naughty up to these days? I have no idea what the fuck he's up to. I really don't. He comes and bothers me. I've been keeping focused on the program stuff. So by the way, I'm gonna try to shoot a roast. I keep meaning to. It was just a busy ass weekend. It was my first Black Friday through Cyber Monday weekend, and it was fucking enormous. And I fucking appreciate every fucking body. I should say that right the fuck away. Fucking crazy. I hope everybody enjoys their programs. I'm looking for some serious fucking. Some serious reviews of people using the program and hoping they like it and everything like that. I always said that program is not for everybody. You need to be intense and ready to fucking jam at it. When you get it done, you need to be able to put your ego away, because you're not going to be using any heavy ass fucking weight, and you just need to fucking get at it. But the health benefits are just amazing with that program. I'm so fucking proud of it. It's amazing. So anyway, Daniel Craig, you smash sushi. I like it. Pascal, you wanted to pick up what you've been saying about obesity in your home country, Germany. Insurance gives incentives to go to the gym. They pay for the gym and give discounts. That freaking rocks. That's how it should be here too. Like, I've said this on multiple lives. I should pay less for insurance than like other people my age, like than some of my fucking friends I went to high school with. You know, me, not just me, but people like me. Like, I take care of myself. I'm not on any medications at all. Like, no blood pressure medication, no heart medication, no nothing, no nothing. You know, if you would put me on a stress test, for insurance purposes, like, I would smash that motherfucking thing. I'm getting ready to, like, there's a chance. I mean, like, I don't even know what my max squat is like right now, but I mean, there's a chance that I'm in the upper area of where the record is for my weight class. I'm at a very, very healthy body fat percentage. My resting heart rate is like fucking 45 to 50, and my blood pressure is fucking great. All my fucking cholesterol level tests are fucking rock star. I mean, fucking rock star. I mean, like, I am healthy. Especially for my age, I'm seriously healthy compared to my peers. I'm damn near immortal, and yet I pay the same amount as insurance as they do. That's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, I invest money into my health, so they can have insurance. I think that's fucked up. I just do. No school today. Go Terry. Kaga, Alan, up bright and fucking early. I love it. Ever had problems folding forward on squats? I really, I only had that problem when I was low bar squatting, so I moved to like a more of a mid bar squat, like mid position, and I stay pretty upright now. I really have no issues, and I focus on it fucking seriously, because I really think that that's the important. Like, I focus, like, the two things I focus on. I focus on multiple things. And I'll go over it probably in a program here in a while, but I focus on trying to bend the bar over my shoulders straight to the ground. So my elbows point straight down. And I've often said, like, when I was squatting 3 to 4 times a week, the thing that started hurting me the most was my elbows and my shoulders, because of just the position you put yourself in. I keep a neutral spine, keep my head up, but I don't over exaggerate. I keep my head right here, and I go down. I make sure my butt doesn't come too far out, and I just try to sit in the chair and come back up. A great question. Hey, Mr. Marauders. Hey, I want have a good one today. I will start training again in December. Been slacking, but it's time to get back in shape. It is bad to work out for, say, 3 months, take a break for 2, and then back. I think it depends on how it physically affects you. A lot of that is part of your nutrition. Sometimes a rest can help somebody, especially if they've been training in a very aggressive or tough manner, where they've been using some heavy weight consistently on their joints. So sometimes taking a little break can help. 2 months off, you kind of become deconditioned, and that's not fucking cool, in my opinion. Of course, that ends up where you're in a constant state of dealing with the soreness and all sorts of stuff, and it's not great for your cardiovascular health either. To just not work out. I also find it a little bit not advantageous, because you really need to be consistent about your fitness, because fitness is not owned, it's rented, and you pay rent every day. But I'm glad you're getting back into it, dude. Joe Clear Ang is not a fitness expert, though. His credibility is equal to that of the fake Merc. I totally agree. He doesn't have any formal training nor any major self-taught research. Google searching is not the same. He claims that he's going to have some research out. I fucking hope he does. That's always been my thing. Your fictional patterns until you fucking produce results. If you want to come out and say that yoga's wrong and your shit's right, fucking prove that shit. If you want to say that this is wrong, that strength training's wrong, prove that shit. He tries to fucking act like he's some sort of intellectual, and he's just not. My Spotify name is Every Damn Day Fitness, or Alan Roberts. So anyway, But it's on this phone, so I can't fucking tell you right now. But I mean, I don't know what's up with him. He's a fucking he's a funny little guy. Anyway, and I don't mean as an insult. It's just a factual truth. He's not very fucking tall. Sean Hawk, thanks. Thanks. You'll try that. The doctor just wanted me to pump. The doctor just wanted to pump you full of painkillers. You need to visit the fucking doctor, though, dude. You do. You need to listen, and you should listen. They're doctors for a reason. Daniel Kring, why is the fake Merc still around? I think partly because people just like to make fun of him, but it is kind of sad. And I do think people follow him. I do. Here's the thing. I think he's like the poster child for mediocrity. I think that he gives hope to those that don't want to try hard. I think the people that think thinks he gives good advice are too lazy to do their own fucking Google research. You know, recently he was. I mean, I personally think that he fucking watches my channel all the fucking time. So if he does, fuck you, bitch. You're a bitch. You're a punk ass fucking Valor stealing bitch. But anyway, you know, I mean, he's been making like he did something, you know, did a video about volume, and then he did a video about like how now he's not cutting because cutting any longer than 6 months is dangerous, even though he committed to that he was going to cut a year. Like, he just makes no sense at all. Like, I mean, he is the most hypocritical human being I've ever fucking seen. I mean, he did this thing recently, like I think it was yesterday, where he was like, you know, talking about how Low Blinder's now smaller than Chris Jones. And it has a picture of the two of them standing up there together. You know, for a guy that talks about how bodybuilding is, you know, being involved in bodybuilding automatically means you're gay or whatever, or anything like that, and who's interested in other men's bodies or anything like that, he talks about other men's bodies a lot. You know, for somebody that says that's an issue, you know, I mean, and he obviously, you know, has some homophobia going on. To talk about it that much, I personally think that's a massive amount of self-loathing. Just my opinion, of course. But he talks about other guys' bodies a lot, like a fucking lot. You know, like he talked about Kino Body's body. You know, I mean, you know, the only time like I don't fucking get it. Like, I've referenced what he looks like because that's like, you know. He was dogging on people that were selling programs, and I sell programs. You know, this is my business now. I mean, this went from being a hobby when I first started out to it's a business now, and that motherfucker, you know, was I really think that he goes, you know, he's aiming some shit towards me, and he's talking about how you know, people that sell programs, this and that, blah 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 blah. You know, like, well, when you should be able to get a program for free. Well, this is no offense, and this is not saying like I'm in some fucking great shape or anything like that, but I'm in a lot better shape than I was. But I still see, like, in my mirror, I still see, well, I got a little bit this body fat to lose, that body fat to lose, and people keep wondering why there's not a shirtless pic yet. Well, I have, you know, a photo shoot idea in mind that I'm going to fucking use it for, and, you know, all things in time, you know. You know, I'm gonna make sure I'm very, 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 very fucking lean the next time I'm standing next to fucking Jeff Cavalier. That's for fucking sure. But anyway, you know, but you can take a look at, like, he talks about losing muscle mass and all sorts of stuff when you cut too hard now. But before, it was like he was just going to diet down. He changed his mind on that. Well, his free program produces the results of what he looks like and his health standard, which he is at an unhealthy weight. Period. He's at an unhealthy weight. That's just the fucking truth. I was too. No doubt I was keeping myself there, and I was stupid. Straight up. But he is at an unhealthy weight. That's what his free program can get. You know, me charging for a program that produces the results of mine did, you know, he doesn't realize he's advertising that for me. Like, you can get a free program, look like him, and have his physicality where he has to take 10 minutes in between fucking sets, or my program that literally is getting raved about being, you know, a very athletic endeavor. He's just a fucking bitch. I think he's still around because he gives hope to the mediocre. That's why I think he's around. Johnny Jackson got hurt. He's the one that got hurt, and it was AMRAP squatting. You know, AMRAP squatting should be done when you do it very, very, very low weight. Lean mass actually has a couple has some AMRAP in it, which is just fucking awesome because that means you just go balls to the fucking wall. People are just somebody's gonna get hurt almost every time they fucking hold one of those fucking things. I think it's fucking sad. Let's see, Daniel Cringe. Offline, YouTube couldn't take that much in real time. Yeah, it fucking happened. I'm fucking way behind on fucking questions. God damn. Chris Chanley, your insurance cost is ridiculous. It's around $1,100 per month for family coverage. Mine's close to that too. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, 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 crazy. Joseph Marks, what's the best way to break plateaus? Plateaus normally happen from you can take a look at it from different angles. Like, I mean, but again, Steve Shaw did a really good video about this not too long ago. Where is it really a plateau? I mean, a lot of times when people hit plateaus, their nutrition isn't on point, or their sleep isn't on point, or something like that. Like, there are so many factors into strength or hypertrophy or anything like that. But also, you got to take a look at. Sometimes it's not a plateau. Sometimes it might be your genetic maximum. You know, I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, and Pascal, Chris Chandler, yes, it's a financial decision. Why would I pay for other people's mistakes? I think it's messed up that people that try to be healthy still have to pay as much. I really do. Mr. Marta, thanks for answering. You'll try to fix this. Of course, man. That's what we're fucking here for. Do I take fish oil / omega-3 supplements? I do not. I take 2 ounces of walnuts every single day. I need to do a fucking video about that. Really, really, really badly, because people ask me all the time, and that's actually in my book Math and Willpower, which I'll be making a bunch of videos about math and willpower. So. Something in a different language that I don't know. And then Chris Chandler, you agree, Pascal? Prophet Fear, is fictional patterns more delusional than the fake Merc? You're surprised he hasn't been making an informal video on him yet. I think that I think the fake Merc is nervous about Nowdy, because Nowdy's fucking trolls are they can get fucking nasty. But here's the thing. I think Nowdy sticks to his script, and I think Nowdy has in his mind that he's right. I really do. I think Nowdy truly believes that he's right. He just realizes he can't prove it. Whereas the fake Merc, I totally think that he's full of shit. I think that he's just fucking playing a character. So. I've seen the fake Mercs fans are telling him to go on trend. That's fucking hilarious. Sean Hawk, fake Merc should be introduced to a real Merc in person, and the people like you. You know, I mean, he would never, ever. Oh, lawyering round. Kaz Hadjic, lawyering round. Would you rather be trained by fictional patterns? You have to do all his moves and workouts as he tells you to do it, or do CrossFit and a shooting challenge with the fake Merc. I can't shoot him. That's funny. Let's see. See, you give me, like, here's the thing, like, the lawyering round is here's where I call a little bit bullshit, because Elgin gets a second to think about the lawyering round, where all of a sudden this is off the fucking top of my head. Basically, you know, CrossFit isn't working out, so I would pick that, and the fake Merc would end up running away anyway. So as soon as he's in the fucking presence of somebody that he has spoken shit about, he'd fucking leave. So that's my luring out of it as best I can do in fucking short notice. Bartek, you've pulled carpet and Tom abdominal muscles 2 months or at least before without a program. I'm not exactly sure about your quote, dude. Your comment, dude. Let's see, Natter. You don't compete and don't want to cross grip, so you use straps when you deadlift. But you do heavy farmers carries with a trap bar every week for a week or so. Forearms feel like they're lagging. Any advice? I don't do forearm work, to be honest. I mean, I try to not use wraps. That's what I try to do. That, and a lot of times grip strength. You know, there's this is something that Steve Shaw taught me. But he showed me a study that there's a direct correlation between your grip strength and your back strength. So, and Abdallah, how much more do you take to warm up and get your body ready to live? How much time do I take to I need more coffee. How much time? I take about 10 minutes. I just go for like a 10-minute walk on the treadmill every fucking morning, including this morning, shortly. Joe Clear, plot twist, the fake Merc is Nowdy in a fat suit. That would be funny. Google Translate. No. Why would I do that? Yeah, the Christian, goddamn, you're back. New window is in. Out fucking standing, Christian. That was fucking quick, man. That dude did a good fucking job. Yeah, but that was the you know, that's an interesting topic of conversation, like why he still has fans. And I really do. I think it's because people look like, in general in our society, and I think society proves this, they look for an excuse to be mediocre. They look for an excuse to not have to try hard. When you got a guy that's, you know, still over that just cut and is still, you know, 30 pounds overweight, you know, wearing a girdle, saying that he's in shape, acting like he's a fitness expert, you know, and it's truly an act. It's fucking, you know, it is what it is. I mean, he's a poster child for mediocre. So, Jake McLeod, what exercises do I do for back? All of them. You know, deadlift is one of the best back exercises you're gonna get, though. The fake Merc said he had a 475-pound squat on camera. Apparently, he did it with a belt and wraps. Does that mean by the fake Merc logic, he never hit a 475 squat? His logic does not apply to himself. It really doesn't. Like, because he talks about, you know, just like I was saying earlier, he talks about, you know, how other guys shouldn't be interested in other guys' bodies, but yet he literally talked about Keno Body's body recently, and he's talking about how Low Bliner's shrunken down to be smaller than Chris Jones, and which, by the way, that's probably just a camera angle, because Low Bliner in person is like a fucking billboard. He's fucking wide as fuck. He really is. His shoulders are wider than mine. So. Even I'm sure he's I mean, because he's downsized, but I'm still sure he's wide as fuck. And Chris is a nice guy, but he's not massive. His physique is amazing, but it's not massive. Hyperion Fitness, the easy way to train grip is simply don't use straps and hold your deadlift rep for. Yep, I agree with that too. The first YouTube fitness channel you sub to was Six-Pack Shortcuts. Those motherfuckers are full of fucking shit. They really are, and their fucking Seniority Health motherfuckers are even worse. You know, it's such fucking lame-ass marketing when you market to people with just you know, you can burn your boob fat in fucking 5 minutes. No, you fucking can't. Fucking and you did see the light, and I appreciate it. So. Pascal Schmidt, you're waiting for a Facebook post. You're waiting for Facebook posts come from January get ripped. You won't see them in February. Gone anymore. And do I do barbell rows? I do barbell rows and dumbbell rows, both. I like them both. I kind of alternate them. I actually have been doing a lot more lean mass has a lot more dumbbell rows than barbell rows, and I like that a lot. I've been enjoying them. I think you get a better squeeze up at the top and your upper back especially. So I've been liking those a lot. You know, people get crazy about them. He'll never try towel rows. I'll never try towel rows either. But you know, I like barbell rows. I like deadlifts, and like, you know, working on back. I like wide grip cable pull downs. I've been doing a lot of those lately too. I think they're fucking excellent. Now, Richard Jones, dumbbell rows, less taxing on the lower back. I think so also too. And Robert, you find one arm overhead press are good for focus strength on each arm. You know, I find alternating good. And Jeff did a fucking neat video that I tried out the other day, where he did an even number of sets, but in one hand he would have like the 40, and another hand he would have the 20, and you raise them at the same time. It's fucking interesting. I've never fucking trained like that before, but it was a different kind of fucking squeeze. It really fucking was. It was very fucking neat. And then you switch them over with the fucking next one. It's pretty fucking cool. Prophet Fear. If the back is stronger than the forearms and you can do more volume with straps, then why limit yourself to grip strength? I agree. But for those people, because I use Versa grips when it gets heavy. But for people trying to build up their grip strength, just don't use straps, and cut the weight a little bit. It'll catch up. JT McDaniels, what's up, man? Christian, do you do behind the back shrugs? There's an actual machine in here in Life Force Fitness in Pittsburgh, where you actually kind of lean back and you pick up a bar and do some behind the back, which is fucking cool. I like it, and that's cool. But I also do some incline dumbbell shrugs, basically. So it's part of a superset I do. That is when I do chest and upper back. It's incline bench press with dumbbells. You flip over, use the same dumbbells, and just do some incline shrugs. Let's see, Sean Hawk. Right, you got to do shit. Outstanding vid as usual, and thank you for the info. Thank you very much, sir. I try. Jake McLeod, what do I think of Pendlay rows? Rows a row. I mean, it's just a fucking different angle, and I personally believe, I believe in controlling the weight when you're working out. But it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just power, and then you should reset every time. If you're looking for actual hypertrophy, you should control the weight and control the movement, especially the eccentric portion of the movement, every single rep. And Robert, what are the heaviest dumbbells in my gym? Well, it depends on which gym I go to. I belong to 2. If I go to Crunch, I believe they're 80. But here they go up to like 190. Way more than I use. So Life Force is a fucking serious fucking powerhouse gym. I fucking love it. But it gets a little busy at like 6 o'clock. So that's why this one comes early. 190, yeah. And there's some fucking big ass motherfuckers in this motherfucking place to use them too. Not me. I personally am, pulling the weight, dialing the weight back until I hit until I go through max strength. Max strength is going to be about a 10-week program. Lean mass is turning out to be a 10-week program. Max strength will be a 10-week program, and then full power is probably going to be an 8-week program. And then with a repeat, Joel Clear, thoughts on glided out muscle heads, preaching lift heavy, but only showing videos of a fourth of the rep. Roided out muscle heads, preaching lift heavy, but only showing a quarter on the videos. I've said before, with proper girdle, you can lift those 190. Yeah, with proper girdle, I could probably lift those 190s. But back to Joel. The thing about it is, I don't care if people use steroids or not. I don't. I use DHEA and I use DIM every single day. It's not, some people consider it a steroid. You can buy it at Walmart. But again, I digress. The thing that and the thing about preaching lift heavy, you should lift heavy in control. Like a lot of these fucking dudes you see lifting fucking crazy ass fucking weight, that's a controllable weight for them. It really, really, really is. So you just got to look at it. Everything is everything's in relation to that person. It just is. When it comes to people ego lifting on YouTube, I stopped putting my lifts on YouTube a long time ago, just because I didn't think it sent a very good fucking message. Like instead of it was like here's this standard, but at the same time I was also keeping extra weight on and stuff like that just to be strong, and I found it to be a little egregious. Now, am I going to have workout videos in the future? I think that me and the guys from Price Plow might be shooting a couple videos somewhere down the line here about some of my workouts, because for real, You know, you can be really, really, really strong. You can be really, 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 really strong and show it on film, or you can be really, really, really athletic and show it on film. No, most of the time the athletes are the ones that like are more impressed with me. Feats of strength are absolutely fabulous, but you gotta have some athleticism to go along with it too. Don't get me wrong, I like being strong, but it's not the most important thing in my world. So, Prophet Fear, you think that supinated rows can build biceps if you get stronger at it? Well, anytime you can focus on a good on the contraction, it can help build the muscle. So, if you're pulling up and you're supinating your wrists out, it can't hurt. So, I personally do isolation work on my arms, and that's where because I heard there was a certain fake Merc bitch that was talking about how he doesn't do any isolation work, and that's what you end up looking like. Let's see, Pascal. In your opinion, people on steroids should be excluded from health insurance, just like fat acceptance. So is roid acceptance. You know, that's fucking interesting thought concept. People that people that take illegal drugs maybe should be excluded from insurance. You know, I mean, maybe they should. If it's not prescribed by a doctor, but then again, doctors are fucking drug dealers themselves. So, by along those lines, anybody that's on Paxil, Prozac, I mean, because like while some people definitely need Paxil and Prozac, they definitely need. There are some people that truly need mood stabilizers. It's got to the point now where somebody can have a bad day when it rains, and they fucking give that shit to people instead of having people work their problems out. Anyway, Robert. Max Strength work is great. Most people don't lift hard at the gym, though, and the majority of people just set out to do arm curls and stuff like that. I agree. And like when they do lift heavy, it's like the one thing they find the lift they're good at, and they lift heavy at it all the time. You know. Jake McLeod, we recommend workout when sore or take an extra day off. It depends on how sore you are. Like, I mean, like what do you mean by sore? I've worked out when I was a little tight, and I just stretched out, and I get moving, and I think it's good for the muscle. Like if you're talking like first week of EDDF volume training leg day soreness, I would suggest you not work out that next day. I suggest that be one of the rest days. That's why it's built into the scheme that that's a rest day. Because your central nervous system, sometimes it's, when you're that sore, it's because your central nervous system is taxed too. JT, you're watching some of my videos from 2017. God damn, what a significant difference. Thank you very much. And Richard, like candy. I don't even know what that means, Richard. But guys, anyway, it is 5:30. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to fucking smash at the fucking gym. I'm probably going to go live a little later on the day. I was thinking of maybe going on live this evening too. But if I don't, there will probably be a video released here shortly today about Christian. Did your wife have a YouTube channel for yoga? We're looking for a place to shoot the yoga out of. I covered that earlier. The lease we were going to sign was like sketchy. It was like looked like it was a sublease. So that is coming up soon. As soon as we find a place, we'll be doing it. Hopefully by the beginning of the year, we'll have the yoga up and running. I'm looking very forward to that too. Very, very forward. Anyway. But I'll probably be live later on today. There's probably a video later on today too. But if not, I hope you guys have a great fucking day. I will be back Thursday morning. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I get to sleep in all the way till like 5:30. So you guys have a great fucking day. And my name is Alan Robertson. You motherfuckers know where to find me. God damn.